Hello, welcome to February 2022. Happy Black History Month, happy Valentine's Day, and all that February brings. Happy February 2022. My name is Lynette Clement. I am reading from the Love Exquisite Magazine, which you can access for free on loveexquisite.com. And I'm reading from the Empowering Moments section. And the word of the month is foundation. Foundation. So I want to thank Yolanda and my goddaughter Yakia for helping to give me titles to write about. So foundation was one of the titles suggested. And I'll also read about insecurities. So make sure you watch that video as well. Those two words were different topics that people wanted me to write about, so I did. If you ever have any topic ideas and you want me to write about a specific topic, all you have to do is send an email to loveexquisitemag@gmail.com with your name and the topic, and I will make sure that I get it in. I will make sure that I get it in at least one of the publications. So again, this is the empowering word of the month. Empowering word of the month. Foundation. When we begin life, we don't always have the best foundation that is built as a springboard or a stepping stone to propel us towards a successful future. When we are young, because of our inexperience and mental immaturity, we don't usually pay attention to the foundation that we establish by the decisions that we make in life. We don't always pay attention to how weak or how strong the foundation is. Nevertheless, despite how you begin life, you can rebuild. You are the architect of your life. This means that you can always begin again to build a better foundation in your financial situation, in your relationships, in your career, in your life. You just have to work towards strengthening your foundation. Thank God for second chances, second and third chances. Thank God. So the first thing that you must do to rebuild or build a better foundation is to be accountable for taking action on doing what you need to do to strengthen your foundation, and be responsible enough to stay focused and on course to making your foundation a better one. When you are working towards building a better foundation, it is important that you do the following. Do not have the victim mindset. If you feel like your foundation is rocky at the beginning of your life, so no matter what the foundation is or was, don't get stuck in the victim mindset so much that you think you can't get out or you can't make the foundation better. You can. You just have to work towards it. Allow yourself grace when you do not always make the right decision. So in our humanness, we do not always make the right decisions. So allow yourself grace and forgive yourself so that you can move beyond your faults. Don't be afraid to ask for help when needed. So if you need help, sometimes you can't do everything by yourself. It's better to get help from a capable person to help you along the way. So don't be afraid to ask for help. Again, forgive yourself for any mistakes that you make and just rebuild and keep rebuilding. As long as you live, you are going to make mistakes. That's okay. Just learn from them what not to do the next time or what to do better the next time. So know that you are the architect of your life. You are actually co-architect because God is the first architect. So you can either build yourself up, your foundation up, I should say, or you could tear it down because you are the architect of your life. You are capable of building it up and you're capable of tearing it down by the decisions that you make, which is why your decisions are extremely important. Take action on what you need to do to build a solid foundation. Don't just get into the woe is me, and or if I had this, or I if I had more money, if I had more time. Make time. Make time for what you want to do. Make time to build that solid foundation. If your foundation is rocky or unstable, stay solution focused as you continue to work towards repairing the foundation. Another thing that you must do is have an all-in approach. Have an all-in approach type attitude so that you can build better. So you can build your foundation better for yourself and for those around you, despite the adversity that you might face. So having an all-in approach is important. It's like, you can't be halfway in. You got to dive in. This is your life. This is your life. It's nobody else's responsibility but yours. So make sure that you have an all-in approach. If you would do it for somebody else, then you should do it for yourself. So believe that you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. So find strength in knowing that God has your back and he has your best interest at heart. So you can't fail. You cannot fail. So even if you encounter stumbling blocks along the way to building a solid foundation, stay focused on the end goal and where you want to be. Stay focused on the end goal and where you want to be. And lastly, don't believe the lie that people tell you about where you are is where you'll always be. So do not believe that lie. There are many people who have been where you are and they have advanced and excelled and they have thrived. And because they did it, you can do it too. So never let anybody tell you anything differently. If you look back over your life, you have a testimony as well. I'm pretty sure that where you are today is not where you were 5 or 10 years ago. So make sure that you hold on to that and knowing that life does get better. But you gotta put in the work. So the most solid foundation is built from love, consistency, hard work, dedication, patience, trust, honesty, resilience, passion, purpose, and God. So when you work towards making a solid foundation for yourself, you create an easier life for yourself. You level the pathway for your children to succeed in life. You level the pathway for future generations, and they have an advantage because you made that foundation a solid one. You made it a stable one. And they can hope for a better tomorrow, and you can hope for a better tomorrow too. So you ultimately create a better life for yourself. So don't wait to start building a better foundation if that's what you need to do. Depending upon the foundation that you create for yourself, it can either sustain or destroy you. So you have to ask yourself, what decisions am I making that's making my foundation either solid or rocky? And then make better decisions based on your answers to that question. Again, ask yourself, what actions are you taking to build a better foundation? So the word of the month for February 2022 is foundation.